have a dream.
We choose to go to the moon.
There's cities to be built, and there's a world to be helped.
I regard myself as a soldier.
We shall fight on the beaches. We shall fight
from where the zipper ends, round under my back to my bunghole, down where your nuts hang.
I guess all of you would say this about your mother.
Welcome to History Squirt. I'm Ron Thompson.
I'm Jason.
And welcome to part 2 of
Oda Nobunaga. Come on. Say it.
I'm getting very confused in this tale about who's who. I can't remember.
We're gonna do the 2-minute catch up on everything that's happened.
Just first, a quick Japanese lesson. So I don't know if this is a word, but Japanese is really like syllabalized. So like you can it's all like individual syllables and you pronounce each one. You know, so like konnichiwa.
Yeah,
right?
okay.
So when you're saying it, but the funniest thing is like, so when they introduce new words, like often if they introduce English words, they won't like make a new word. They'll just like say it Japanese. So like when I had a Lonely Planet guide that I was reading when I was there, and headlight is hedoraitu. They just added a U on the end, and then you just pronounce it in Japanese.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna recap last episode in 2 minutes. All right, I reckon. All right, let's do this. All right, he's born. He is an eccentric. He rides horses backwards, eating watermelon. He's a bit of a fool, but he takes control. He marries into a family, creates an ally, but then that ally fails because the son kills the father. He
takes out the son.
No, he hasn't taken out the son yet. He does that later, but we haven't got to that bit yet. He hasn't taken out the son yet.
Oh, I thought he had.
No. He loses that alliance, but he takes out the other guy, the ally of Imagawa Yoshimoto. He takes out his ally. He has 25,000, 2,000, stunning victory. People start to join his side. And we are now got a combined clan. He's taken out all his brothers, his uncle. The clan is completely under his control. And he has gained great prestige from the last battle that he won. Okay.
A military genius who used more men than the other side.
Yes.
In his victories. It made spears longer.
Yes, and then we discussed
so he could stab first.
And then we discussed some of the things that made him such a important, and what made him different from everybody else at the time, including tea parties, meritocracies, and rules about not stealing from the people.
And giving back to the people. Yeah, I think your point on meritocracy was more about nepotism. Was it?
Well, yeah, I think so. It was just more like, every time a ruler decides that, hey, instead of promoting all my friends and relatives, what I should do is actually base this on merit. All of a sudden,
whereas all those guys are like, oh no, I know a guy, like I'll just make my brother the Duke of Windsor or some shit.
Yeah.
And they're like, your brother's non-verbal. Like, I don't. He doesn't have the ability to think. What are you doing?
Yeah. All right. So, the Imagawa clan from our Yoshimoto has lost control. They've been defeated. They were massacred. Now, they had an ally clan, the Masayura clan, and I've been able to forge an alliance with them after the two had been at war for decades. All right, so back to our son that killed his father, his brother-in-law, Santo Yoshiatu. Am I messing these names up like every time? I'm saying different names too.
Probably
Probably.
Yoshiatu. Yoshiatu he's not like Nosferatu. Like it's
All right. So he's the brother-in-law. All right. So let's stick with that. So he just dies suddenly of illness. Okay. And he was succeeded by his nephew, Sentano Tasiyako.
That's the guy who played guitar on that Rob Thomas song, right? Smooth.
Probably not the same.
It's not Santana.
No, it's not Santana. It's the Sato clan. So the nephew's not a very effective ruler, and Oda Nobunaga decides to invade. And he just convinces everybody to join his side. He doesn't even really... He fights a small battle, but really all the members of the Santo clan all just decide to join him. Top generals, because they just see him as a weak leader.
Yeah.
Okay, so he conquers the Minno province. So now we're in control of quite a few provinces.
The I assume people from there are called the Minnows. That sounds like an Australian term.
No,
like
the Santo clan. We just talked about them. They're the Santo.
Yeah, but they defeated the Minnows, which both sounds like an abbreviation in Australian, and also a slur.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So the year's now 1568,
I think a
and
minnow is a fish.
I don't think it is.
Yeah, pretty sure a minnow is a fish.
You
Anyway,
know that's about the third time you've gone, like, I've said something, you've been like, I'm pretty sure that's an animal.
Yeah. Well, I think it is Minnow.
This is Mino.
Yeah, it's a fish.
Mino.
It's a small. No, but the Minno. So it's a homonym. It sounds the same. It's a small freshwater fish from the family Cyprinidae.
Oh.
There you go. Fun fact for the listeners.
just to get your fish facts in there.
So he defeated fish.
No, he conquered the province of fish.
I see.
Let's call it Fish Province from now on. So he's conquered fish. We're not going to talk about it again. So he's conquered it. It's done. Year is now 1568. And Yoshiaki was the brother of the murdered 13th shogun. The Asagaki shogun wanted revenge and the shogun title. So a bunch of other leaders have taken out the shogun now. They've killed him and put someone else in his place. Now, the brother of that guy, as we were talking about, this is a genetic line. The brother of that guy has come to Oda Nobunaga.
Of the shogun.
Yes.
The brother of Shogun, yeah.
He's the brother of the shogun.
You can't just say that guy. There's many people in this story.
The brother of the shogun,
yeah,
is got the shit.
Goes to our hero
Yoshiaki.
Yep.
Because his brother's been murdered and his title's been usurped as the shogun.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gone to Oda Nobunaga and he's agreed to help him. And on November 9th, 1568, he enters Kyoto, drives the other clans out, and puts Yoshiaki as the 14th shogun. No, as the 15th shogun. Gets rid of the 14th shogun. So kill the 13th. They put the 14th
this
in.
line, and then back to the same family.
Back to the same family. And the clans
restored.
that put him in place have now been defeated. Okay.
All is well.
Well, this is where I wanted to talk about the political system and where we went with there's an emperor and the shogun really doesn't have any power and he's finally actually been taken out. But
it doesn't sound like the emperor has any power either.
But then put back into place. Okay.
Like a bird in a golden cage. That's what he is.
So...
Powerless. My old boss used to say, which it was incredibly disrespectful and but very good saying, was so if he was like, okay, like you got to talk to the manager, right? Rather than like the pleb,
Yeah.
the employee. He'd always say, "You got to talk to the bird in the cage, not the shit at the bottom." It's like one of my favorite sayings.
That's awful.
Yeah, it's terrible. He was a terrible man.
All right, so he's now got his guy in charge. Now,
But then it's really nice to say. He used to say sometimes, like you'd be like, like he'd pick up the phone, and be like, "Is this Steve or whatever?" He'd be like, "You're talking to the bird in the cage."
so he's
So you can put yourself on top.
so he refers to himself
nice.
as the bird and everybody else below him as the shit.
Yeah.
There's one thing saying the saying. There's another thing like declaring yourself the bird and saying it. Like
Living it. Yeah.
saying I'm the bird, everybody else is the shit. All right, so he's got his guy now in the shogun position. Now he offers him the deputy shogun position or the Karani, but he refuses to take the position.
Okay.
Okay.
Under the shogun. Oh, that's fucking disrespectful. He puts him back in a place. He's just like, "Oh, hey,
You can be my second in charge."
Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck that.
Yeah.
That's rude.
So I think there was definitely a fuck that, and he decided I'm not going to take any appointment from you.
Yeah, are you kidding me?
So he then forces him to use one of the political things that he has, and he can call all daimyo to come to Kyoto for a court banquet. Okay?
Is he going to try and steal his tea ceremony idea?
Well, no. Nobunaga has forced Yoshikati to call
Get
this
everyone
thing.
to come.
Get everyone to come.
Yeah.
So he's forced him. He said, "You have the as a shogun, you have the power to call all the daimyos here.
Yeah.
Do it now." Okay. And obviously, a few of them are like, "No, this is now a power grab for all of Japan."
Mm.
Okay.
Daimyo sounds Italian. It's like if you just said, "Oh, the Daimyo crime family," I'd be like, "Oh yeah."
No, that's one of the few things that like
Anyway.
I think I've actually pronounced reasonably well. Daimyo is like Daimyo. They're talked about a lot. So there's a bunch of people a bunch of clans, the Asiaka clan, who refuse. And Nobunaga declares them as rebels. Okay, so now there's a bunch of clans who have not come to this. Once they've been called on by the shogun, they have not come. These families and clans are now considered rebels. Now, funnily enough, our shogun, Yoshiaki, has decided to join this anti-Nobunaga alliance, conspiring with the others to get rid of him. So after he's put him in place, he's immediately now conspiring against him.
Yep. Two-faced.
So this anti-alliance, the anti-Nobunaga alliance, sprung up in full force. Took a heavy toll on the Oda clan. He found himself facing clans such as the Azuri and the Azuraka. Let's go with that. But he then fights these clans and forces their leaders to commit suicide.
It does feel like a real power move. I'm not going to kill you. Kill yourself.
Yeah.
It's pretty tough.
So Yoshiaki began a revolt in Kyoto, but Nobunaga drove him out and sent him into exile. He ended up becoming a Buddhist monk. Had to shave his head, changed his name, and that would be the end of the dynasty.
Buddhism.
What?
It's from the White Lotus. If you haven't watched it, you wouldn't
No,
understand.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Popper, no. Yeah. So that's the end of the story.
No, it's not the end of the story at all.
Oh, okay.
No,
Oh,
we
so
just...
this guy becomes a Buddhist. Yeah, I'm just like, you just told me like this guy who's just entered the story becomes a Buddhist, and I'm just like, yeah, cool, man. So that was the end of him.
Well, like this, this is the Shogun dynasty that's been going for 15 generations, and at the end they're just like, all right, get out, He just goes as a Buddhist monk, cuts his hair off, changes his name, and that's the end of it. Shogun's over. Like, no more Shoguns.
No more Shoguns.
Well, no more Shoguns.
Oh, wow. Okay. And never again? Oh, you don't know.
No, I don't. Yeah, I don't know enough about Japanese history, I must say. I don't think so. But maybe. The title is, I think,
Have to
kept.
brush up.
It might, yeah. I think it might get updated. But anyway, I don't know. We'll figure that out later.
I remember, if you recall, back in the day on SBS, when you're a young buck, and you used to watch it generally at 10 o'clock on a Friday night. They'd start playing sort of raunchy stuff. I can't remember. There was Erotic Tales. That was a good one. But then other times they'd just like play movies and stuff. And I watched the movie. I don't know if it was called Shogun. It was a Japanese movie. But I distinctly remember in one scene, there was a man and a woman, and she took her titties out of her top and then just started like spraying milk everywhere. And I remember it was the first time I'd seen anything like that. I thought, it's quite interesting. Started sort of spraying it in his face and stuff. It was, like a mist almost, but then became sort of more of a gush. If anyone knows what that movie's called, maybe email in. It's historysquirt.podcast@gmail.com, and we'd be happy to take a look. I think it must have been a movie from like the 90s, maybe 2000s.
We'd love to play the audio over this.
We'd be happy. Look, we'd be happy to take a look for research purposes.
You've just been looking for this clip for 20 years. You've been looking for this clip for 20 years.
I don't know.
I need people to help me.
So that Jason can further his education on Japanese history.
I feel like
it's a necessary artifact.
I feel like you saw a clip 20 years ago and you're like, I've got to see that again. I've got to see that again. Before I die, I've got to see that again. I'll do whatever it takes to find it and watch it.
From memory, I think she was a demon or something. But yeah, real people, not anime.
Real people. Where were we? So he's going to live as a Buddhist monk. All right, but this is why I brought up the Buddhist monk thing, because there's a resistance movement centered around a sect of Buddhism. All right. So the cult began as an association for self-defense. Okay. Mm-hmm. So there's this religious cult. So they were to fight against the samurai and the constant violence that kept swelling. And as violence continued, the numbers swelled of the major organization, and the force could oppose samurai rule.
Is this Wing Chun?
No, it's Jodo Shinshu.
Mm-hmm. Never heard of it.
Never heard of it either. But so it seems like there's this group of monks who have decided that they want, because there's been all these wars going on for 100 years over, all these generals have been fighting each other for 100 years. They built this sect of Buddhism as a defense for the population. Yeah. But now over time, and because these wars just keep happening and people keep running off to be monks, it seems like these numbers have swelled in this organization and they are a threat to the establishment.
Mm-hmm. Pretty cool.
What, there's just warrior monks? The samurai war about a bunch of warrior monks running around the country.
Yeah. That's pretty sick.
It is pretty sick. So they formed an alliance. They eventually formed an alliance with the rebels that we were talking about before.
Yep. And the Shogun's part of this organization now.
Well, no, the Shogun's... Well, he was, but yeah, he's insignificant now.
Oh, this is later. Yeah.
Well, yeah, after this, it's just... he failed several attempts with sieges on these castles and fortifications.
Who did?
Nobunaga.
Oh, he's going after the monks just because he expects that there's going to be.
And well, they joined the rebellion. This group ended up joining the rebellion against him and against his rule. So he's now gone and fought them. They're helping
On
the
the
other
offensive.
clans. So he's now attacking them. Had a few sieges, didn't end well. He ended up setting fire and killing tens of thousands of monks and warriors. Crazy stuff. He also, in 1580, right, he had sieged a fortification called Ishimari Hongajin. After 10 years. They sieged this fortress for 10 years.
That's a long time, yeah.
It's a fucking long 10 years. And that's when they ran out of supplies. So you had 10 years of supplies for this fortress.
That's crazy.
10
when I was
years.
in Vietnam, they showed us like the tunnels that the Viet Cong used to, live in. I don't know how long the Vietnam War went for, but like, I don't know, these guys were down these tunnels. Like, you can't even stand up. Like, they just would have been like crouched over.
Yeah.
But they were down there for like 5, 10, I don't know, years.
Yeah.
It's insane. Like the, I don't know, fortitude that they had.
Yeah.
Like to keep hopeful and like just keep fighting and like it's crazy.
But 10 years,
10
couldn't believe
years.
it.
Yeah.
They were when their supplies were out.
It's like a whole war. It's just one
It's just
keep or whatever.
so like while this is all going on, he's done this. I find that unbelievable. But it also says that he had to also, like, even when they run out of supplies, they still wanted to receive an official request from the emperor to surrender, and that's when they actually finally surrendered.
Oh, so they didn't even get them.
Well, they surrendered eventually, but
Well,
it
so they
seemed
did.
like
Yeah.
they had run out of food and stuff, and then they wanted an official request from the emperor, and it was sent, and that's when they surrendered.
We'll surrender if you bring us macas.
But this goes back to the emperor's power seems to be absolutely nothing, but yet he seems to go, "You should surrender," and they go, "Yeah, okay."
That's what I mean. It's a
Like,
culture
it's a
built on
culture
respect.
building respect.
And respect just keeps everything in place.
This is just, well, that's never going to work. So eventually they just burnt the fortress but let everybody go. And the organization...
That's nice of them.
And the organization is
Oh,
now...
I love that. They were like, fuck this fortress. Fucking hate this thing.
Well, it's probably that was probably the problem. The reason they were so powerful, they've got this giant fortress that no one can take.
Yeah.
Which makes them, like, impenetrable. But it's like, all right, well, 10 years and it's not impenetrable. But you don't want an impenetrable fortress. So at this time, he also developed a 3-stage shooting system. And that's just where you have 3 lines of guns and you just shoot, rotate, shoot the first shooter, then goes to the front. So he developed this strategy, which, again, made him very successful.
I feel like they've had similar strategies before guns. Anyway, yeah.
Well, at the time, they're quite good.
Yeah.
But Japanese
cool.
made... It was said the Japanese guns were actually better than the European guns.
Probably.
Like once they showed them how to make them, they like used better quality steel and all that sort of stuff, and that allowed them to actually make better guns.
Well, they made better better swords, but all that bending of the metal. Like they were good with metal.
Yeah, that's what they're
The
basically
bending of the
saying.
samurai swords.
They're good. Yeah, so they were good with metal, and they made better quality guns than the Europeans did. So
Did they have rifling? No. They didn't have rifling at that particular point in time.
Not yet. No. They're just using old-fashioned gunpowder stuff. So 1582, Nobunaga was at the height of his power. He's the most powerful warlord and is the de facto leader of Japan. But he's de facto leader by Japan, but he's still got a bunch of rebellions. Like he says he's de facto leader, but he's still got rebellions everywhere. So he's about to launch more invasions. So Nobunaga decides that he's going to go off and visit the city of Kyoto and hold one of his tea ceremonies. So he's going back there to have a tea ceremony. Talk about tea ceremonies, loves his tea ceremonies. So he decides to go back to the city, and have a tea ceremony. He takes 30 of his pages and 2,000 of his son's cavalrymen. His son's now of age and now fighting battles with him. Okay. Now, a new character in the story is Ashiyaku Mishiatide. Mishidi, I don't know. Some dude. Fuck it. I'm over it. I'm not doing names anymore.
For Japanophiles,
Fuck.
this is gonna be hell. This is gonna be hell.
Don't
Japanese linguists.
Japanese linguists, Jesus Christ. This is why people don't do this.
This is why people don't do Japanese history, because they can't pronounce the name.
Can't pronounce
so
anything, buddy. It's too hard. Spend a whole bloody day learning how to say all this stuff. So he is stationed in a nearby province, and he decides that he's going to go to Kyoto under the pretext of orders from Nobunaga. But as he crossed the river, he decided that he was going to assassinate Oda Nobunaga for unknown reasons. For unknown reasons.
The son.
He's gonna kill them both.
Yeah. Oh.
This
Who's
guy's
gonna kill them? I'm confused. Who's gonna kill them?
the random dude that I didn't bother pronouncing his name.
Oh, okay.
So he's just got an army in a nearby province, and he's just gone.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill him.
I'm gonna go kill that dude. Maybe take power. Okay. So, it's actually unknown the reason of why he decided to do this. Mm-hmm. It just seemed like, okay. So he's, like you said, he's only got 2,000. He's only got 30 people with him, and his son's got 2,000 with him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So he's basically unprotected at this tea ceremony. So it's the perfect opportunity. He didn't even.
I think that would be really dishonorable.
Well, yeah. He didn't even tell his own men. He just told them the enemy awaits here and just march them there.
Yeah, go kill them.
So they had no idea that that's what they were going to do.
They probably wouldn't have done it otherwise because of the honor.
No, I think he was more worried about betrayal, I would think.
That's what I mean.
Like a guy could just run off, say, "Hey, this guy's trying to kill you," and then
true.
Yeah,
get rewarded. Get
rewarded handsomely. You get yourself a spoon, a cup, and a saucer for that.
Yeah.
So he fought back for a while, but he's got nobody. And he ends up committing suicide in one of the inner rooms. Sakepu, or whatever we call it.
The guy who tried to attack him?
No, Nobunaga.
Oh.
The guy who attacked him killed...
Well, you keep just saying this guy and that guy, and I forget... You got to actually say their names, otherwise I don't know who you're talking about.
Okay, so Nobunaga...
okay, so he kills himself. And the son?
He also dies.
Nobunaga's son?
Yeah. He also kills himself.
This is the end of him.
Well, no. We'll keep going. So, yes, he's killed. Not great. But he felt that he decided to take power, our unnamed man.
Yeah.
But his reign only lasted 3 days before Nobunaga's force came back and took him out.
3 days, yeah. Not
well,
long.
yeah, he rode off from the army to have a little break in the castle, and then another army snuck up, killed him, and then that army was like 3 days away. So they just, as soon as they heard, they turned around, came back, and took out the guy. Ruled for 3 days.
He sounds like a dishonorable man.
Yeah. But Oda Nobunaga's vision was carried out by his subordinates, 2 other very famous men, which we might...
start a clothing line with penises on the back.
No, they took control and unified Japan.
Okay. Very good.
So they have unified Japan.
And so they took the place of the emperor then?
Yes.
Or the emperor just stayed in
No,
place?
they become I think they take the shogun sort of title. The emperor always remains sort of this separate entity.
That's crazy.
It's just weird.
Never.
No,
never took
actually,
the
there's
emperorship.
another thing I've got. So, right. So, we'll name him. What do we call him? Michitsu? I don't know. Who knows? Anyway.
Shitsu.
Michitsu. We'll call him Michitsu. He's a dog. So there's a medieval custom. Again, I'm not even gonna like.
So Mishitsu was the guy who killed, or like,
Killed.
went and attacked
Oda
him at the
Nobunaga.
tea ceremony.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's attacked him. Now, there's this custom in medieval in Japanese culture where local samurais are able to try and escape, but farmers and bandits hunting samurais for bounty and valuables on their So it seems like I still can't understand this, but it seems to me that they let someone escape a battle.
Yeah.
As they run away, there's this custom where the peasants in the city will literally just rob this dude and kill him themselves.
Yeah, it's like free game because he's just
He's running away.
So I guess it's just
fleeing. So it's like fleeing samurai are like free game for farmers and bandits. Just like that seems very odd to me.
Yeah, pretty cool custom.
No, it's not very weird. Like, just
Seems right to me. Yeah, I reckon it's just like a dishonorable thing, and then you die a dishonorable death at the hands of dishonorable people.
well, so it's got to do with like if you were an occupying army. Okay, I've got more about this. So if you're an occupying army and someone invades and you flee, that's when the farmers have the right to do this. And it's based.
So they're killing kind of like their own.
And it's
people,
based on the
sort of.
fact that the peasants want back the expensive samurai equipment that they paid
paid
exorbitant
for.
taxes
Yeah.
for as peasants.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
that's
they're
nice,
like, it's
actually.
like, yeah. So it's sort of this weird, like, thing. I don't know.
That's
I don't know
sick.
what that is. That's,
I like that.
You like that?
That's a good custom. Yeah.
You want your shit back. So after his death, like I said before, the national goal of unification of Japan. There you go. It's under the shogun.
Like-
So they take the shogun title. He did take the shogun title.
If the prime minister like leaves the post or whatever, like if they step down, we should just be able to like go and loot their house. That'd be pretty cool.
Well, yeah, it says here, you were like, did the shogun
I was
not
gonna say
last?
we'd do it to Kevin Rudd, but he got kicked out. He didn't just leave. I don't think that counts.
No, it doesn't. So as we said before, so the shogun does get reinstated, and Hideyoshi takes over.
What do you mean the show? Oh yeah, okay.
He was
alright.
like,
So
he was
they're
literally like,
unified.
he was literally like his second in charge. Because remember, his son's dead
Yeah,
too.
okay.
So
Yeah.
his second in charge, his second strongest ally, takes over,
I guess his like 9 daughters are still alive.
and then
but-
Ieyasu, I think, also marries one of his daughters. Yeah, they're all they're probably married to the daughters. He has 11 of
Yeah.
them. Remember?
11, yeah.
Should we go through it one more time because it is here? I left it at the bottom.
No.
11 brothers, 2 sisters, 12 sons, 11 daughters, 2 adopted children, 10 concubines, 1 lawful wife.
Who inherits the concubines?
Why would you have 12 sons and 11 daughters and then adopt 2 children? Like, it just seems...
Got a, tax incentives.
Yeah.
Got a big house.
He's the great unifier of Japan.
Maybe his brother's kids or something.
What? Yeah, probably.
Killed your dad, but
I probably could
you
have
know,
told you what they were.
come live with me.
So, I've only got one more thing here, now that our boy's dead. So, you know how the Japanese like their swords? Mm-hmm. Okay, so, during his life, he used 5 swords.
5.
5. Now, is there some way I can put them in the chat so you can try and read them back to me? Because I would like you to try and announce these 5 swords.
Oh, we do have a chat.
Or do we? Alright, this is our first sword.
Okay. Heshikiri. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Heshikiri Hasebi. Something like that. Hasebi. Heshikiri Hasebi.
This sword is a famous sword by a famous swordsmith, Kinshi, and is a Japanese national treasure. All right, one of the swords he used. I got this one for you.
Okay, Yoshimoto Samonji.
So he won that in the battle against... So that's Imagawa Yoshimoto's sword.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you remember talking about that guy before? His family rival, so he ended up taking that sword.
Nice.
This is our third sword that he used.
Okay. Yagen Toshiro. Something like that.
This was given to him, donated to him by one of his friends, and he used it for a while. We got 2 more swords. So you're doing a much better job than me. God.
You've got dyslexia. Probably.
Yeah, it's true. I can't
probably
sound out
help.
words for shit.
Dojigiri Yasatsuna. Yeah, Dojigiri Yasatsuna. Something like that.
Well, this is the good one. This is one of the 5 swords under heaven.
The 5 swords under heaven.
One of the 5 swords under heaven. Made by Hoki Yasiate. God knows. Yasiantun. It's a legendary sword, and it killed the boy-faced Shando.
And what are these 5 swords, though?
The 5 swords under heaven.
Yeah.
They're a group of 5 Japanese swords. 3 are national treasures of Japan. 1 is imperial property, and the other is a holy relic.
Okay, not made by the same person then. Just a random.
No, I think they are
set
made by
that
the same person. Yeah, they're all made by the same person.
Oh, okay.
But like 3 are national treasures of Japan. 1's imperial property owned by like the bloody emperor, and 1's a holy relic.
All right, what do we got as our last sword?
1 more sword to rule them all. 1 sword to bring them all into darkness.
I'm not seeing it.
I can't see you anymore.
I'm still here.
You're still here?
Where is it? Where's this sword? Have you put it in the chat?
There was never a 3rd sword.
Fifth sword.
5th sword.
Can't
Not
count
the 5th
either.
sword. Yeah, this is the 5th sword.
Okay. Oh, we got a Giri again. Kotagiri Masamune sword. Kotagiri Masamune. Something.
It means
What's this one?
It means the cutter. He had this sword actually changed to his measurements, and it's still sitting at those measurements today. So again, without going into great detail about the swords, like obviously like Japanese swords are quite famous antiques and very collectible.
Yes.
I would imagine these swords would be worth quite a large amount of money. They are still around.
There's many a Japanese sword in the bedroom of somebody who wears a fedora.
Yeah. And these are the swords that he used during his life. And they're all quite famous swords.
Pretty cool.
Got some history behind them. So that's our great unifier of Japan.
Little ledge.
A legend.
Yeah. Well, while we've got a few minutes left, maybe we'll just do a quick ad read.
On the second
now
ad.
this is an interesting one because this came in. I got sent this from a listener of the show. Different, a real listener.
A real listener.
As opposed to Greg, the party clown for funerals. Yeah, so I got sent this from a listener. If you wanna email us any ad ideas, or you want to hear about something in particular on the podcast, you can email us at historysquirt.podcast@gmail.com. But yeah, get ready for this one. Are you ready to take your water sports game to a whole new level of deviant delight? Dive into the extreme with the uber kinky urethral piss to ass plug. The ultimate toy for piss players and water sports enthusiasts craving a unique, intimate connection. This dual-purpose marvel is here to make sure that you and your playmate get wet and wild in ways you've only fantasized about. This bad boy combines a sleek cock plug with a silicone hose that leads straight to the solid, heavy steel butt plug. Imagine the rush as your golden nectar flows seamlessly from cock to arse. The hollow, open penis plug ensures a smooth, uninterrupted stream, letting you feel every delicious drop as it cascades through the tube. But this toy isn't just a piss player's dream. It's a whole new way to connect with your playmate on a deeper, personal level. Feel the rush together and let the boundaries between you dissolve into a warm, wet embrace. Just lavish in your favourite sterile lube, and the perverted possibilities are endless. Crafted from top quality stainless steel and medical grade silicone, this naughty little number is as easy to clean as it is to enjoy. Simply rinse, sanitize, and you're ready for round 2, or 3, or 4. Unleash your inner kinkster and let the uber kinky urethral piss to ass plug transport you to a world where your naughtiest water sports fantasies come true. Ready to get wet and wild? This is the toy for you. Get ready to make a splash. Now, what do you think? I'm guess pretty obvious what this is. What do you think's different about this ad?
This person's smarter than you, Ron. They've really looked at the market, looked what it needs, found 2 conflicting issues, put them together into one product that I think can make a lot of money. I would like to invest.
You like this better than any of my ideas?
Well, as a money-making thing, I feel like there's a lot of people who'd be into pissing in their own ass. I don't know why. I don't know why. It's not dangerous. Okay. It's not dangerous. It's easily made. I don't think it exists in the market right now. But I think there's some people who would be interested in pissing in their own ass.
So you would be wrong. What's different about this ad is that is real. And not only is that real, there's like hundreds of different companies making these.
I told you. I said, I'm like, that's an amazing business. I told you. But there's people be into that.
So there's different variations. There's ones that like go into your urethra. There's other ones that just go on the outside. I found one that has 2 different settings. So obviously has the butt plug again, which you can use on yourself or someone else. But this particular one, this other one had one that goes in your mouth. It has like a mouth guard. Dude, fact is stranger than fiction. Sometimes.
Are they selling hoses so you can just? I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, it's got a hose.
I was just there's hoses that are like multiple connector bits.
I'll send you a link.
Can you? Hang on. Is there a bit where you can hose it to your own dick and then put like one of those hose like connectors on, so you can like like have jet or mist or like then you could spray it at like different levels.
Oh, that'd be sick. Yeah. That's a good idea.
Oh dear God. Oh dear God. What the dear.
So that's the one that goes on the outside. This was the one that I was reading about. This goes on the inside. It's a little less garish.
No, I'm done. I'm not clicking another link. That's it for me. No.
Yeah. I think
fool me once.
I think that'll do us for this week.
I want to discuss it more.
Oh, you do?
I do. Oh, we should discuss this.
I feel like there's not that many applications for it. You know what I mean? Like there's just a few things, and I think that's probably what makes a good product. Is like it's fit for purpose, and it has a purpose.
Well, it has a purpose, but it's not dangerous in any way. It's not hurting anybody. It's really a harmless product.
I don't think putting urine back inside your body after it's been excreted is particularly good for you.
I don't think it would be bad for you. I feel as though it couldn't be that damaging. I'm just saying, I don't think it could be that damaging. Surely also, like, you can drink your own piss, can't you? Like, I'm not saying it's nice and you should drink your own piss, but
there's
like,
so many people
Yeah,
There's so many people on Instagram telling you to like drink your own piss. There was a woman I saw the other day who was doing it. She's like, I've been doing it for years, you know, it's like so healthy or whatever. And she just looked like a troll. Like it was just like, it does not look like it's that healthy for you. It's like, this is all I drink. It's like, you should probably drink something else.
Get some water in that rotation. You can't just drink your own piss because eventually it just runs out.
No, she wasn't. Yeah.
You'd
But
have
she'd
to
been
add some
saying she'd
water
been
in
doing
there.
it for years. It's like, God damn.
I definitely
But yeah,
prefer.
no.
You definitely prefer
full
like
of
some
toxins.
well hydrated piss as opposed to like some dehydrated piss. Like
Yeah. Very salty, I believe.
yeah, believe. I feel like you know. I feel like you know. You seem to have multiple links to a piss fucking hose system, like on demand. Like these, they were faster than I sent those swords, bro. Like that was real fast. It was like these are all lined up. I feel like if I asked for a third one, it'd just be bang. It'd be in my inbox right now.
Yeah. I can neither confirm nor deny.
You're
Plead the fifth.
yeah, right. All right, plead the fifth.
I'll commit seppuku.
If you ever get caught.
Oh shit.
That's some
All right.
reason. Yeah.
That'll do us for this week.
We'll see you next week.
We'll see if there's another episode after this.
There will be another episode after this. I hope so.
History Squirt.